So let's talk about job descriptions.
I personally believe that job descriptions are the hardest part of applying for a job.
Job descriptions are a really funny one because when I've looked at what my current job is now, when I've looked at that job description, it's made my role seem 10 times harder than what it actually is.
It can be really wordy with very little substance.
There's so many different things that they want from you, soft skills, actual professional skills. I just felt like I don't fit the criteria.
They're often a description of the perfect person. And I think we all know that that perfect person isn't really out there.
I think when you're looking at a job description, break it down, cut out those words that look big and scary and that you really don't understand and see what you're left with. And it might be that it's much more simple than what you thought it was originally.
Some of these big buzzwords can seem really scary or frightening at first. What you don't realize is you actually have the skill sets for that job. It's just about rephrasing them or understanding what they mean.
A big misconception about job descriptions is that you need to hit every single point, 100% of the job description to apply. That's absolutely not the case.
In which case, if you do, you're probably overqualified for the job anyway. Men and women tend to look at job descriptions in different ways.
Women feel the need to meet more of the criteria in a job description than men. I think it's really easy to look at a job description and straight away say, I can't do that, I can't do this. Try and look for all the different things that you actually can do, and at the end of the day they might not be looking for someone who meets the criteria 100%, so don't be deterred by what you can't do, essentially.
For me, job descriptions are like a cheat sheet almost. It's like gold dust, because when you look at all the skills and requirements needed for that job, it's going to tell you a lot about what they're looking for.
Read through the job description and then read through it again and underline or highlight those key skills or key qualities that you think that they are looking for.
And then I'll be looking at your CV, like where am I showing these skills in my CV? Does it match up? The thing you can do to really help with that is to plug keywords into your CV that align to the job description, and that's where the tailoring of the application becomes important.
So print out the job description and match your CV accordingly. Take a look at the language that they use and see if you can implement it in your CV. It's a really easy way to help your CV stand out from others. So when preparing for your interview, feel free to drop these juicy keywords like collaboration, leadership, organization.
If you're just clicking and applying to jobs online without doing the rest of the networking, relationship building and building your profile, you're missing out on an opportunity, because the online application goes to one person potentially and that gets seen, whereas all the rest of it helps you build momentum through the job search and helps you be seen and be known in the job search.
It's really good to reach out to people and ask them anything.
This is where LinkedIn can be really helpful for you, because you can go and reach out to someone who's already in that role, for example, a graduate, and build up kind of a conversation there.
Just drop them a message to say, what do you do on your day-to-day job? Do you find it interesting? How did you get to where you were? It gives a bit of flavor about, what the job actually entails.
You can then bring that into the interview when it comes to the interview stage. And that shows that you're really proactive, because you've reached out to all these different people on LinkedIn and you're bringing that into the conversation then as well.
With having a conversation with someone more experienced than you, you'll be surprised as to how much you can learn. So make sure that you reach out to someone within that business that can give you some tips and tricks.
So obviously, whilst LinkedIn is really great, there's other websites out there which list vacancies on there, they're updated all the time. One thing that I found along the way when I was looking for a job, go onto the actual company's website, go onto the career section on there, and then maybe apply through there instead. It might be that they prefer people applying in that way, but they've just advertising their jobs through, different means.
When you're fresh out of uni, companies completely understand that, you might not have tons and tons of experience. So that's why it's really important that on the job description, you can focus on the person description there. Companies, they really want to invest in the person and you as an individual, rather than the skills which you have. Anyone can have a certain set of skills, but you as an individual, you are unique, and that's what they want to build and nourish, you.